When an enemy threw a grenade at him, the man caught it with his bare hands, his face showing no trace of fear. The next second, the grenade exploded in his palm, leaving him completely unharmed. This man possessed indestructible skin and superhuman strength. Bullets had no effect on him whatsoever, and he could effortlessly twist a handgun into a pretzel. His superpowers stemmed from a freak accident during his time in prison. Wrongfully convicted and locked up, he'd repeatedly fought back against a brutal warden, ultimately getting beaten to death. As he lay dying, a doctor decided to use him as a guinea pig for human experiments. However, the warden, eager to torture him further, cranked the experimental chamber's temperature and settings to maximum, triggering a massive explosion that killed both the warden and the doctor instantly. The man miraculously survived. Not only did all his wounds heal completely, but he also discovered he'd awakened supernatural abilities. He smashed through the blown-out wall and escaped from prison. To avoid detection, he went into hiding and took a job at his friend's barbershop. One day, passing by a Chinese restaurant, he witnessed several thugs shaking down a Chinese couple for protection money. He stepped in to intervene. The punk, both furious and embarrassed, charged at him with a baseball bat. The man easily blocked it and slammed him into the wall. A bald guy lunged forward, only to shatter his own wrist from the impact. Someone pulled out a gun and fired, but the man caught the bullets with his bare hands. Terrified, the thugs scattered. What he didn't realize was that they were actually low-level members of the local Cottonmouth gang. That night, they came back and opened fire on the shop with assault rifles. Though the man shielded his friend's son with his own body, his friend was shot and killed. The man's life savings were also stolen. Consumed by grief and determined to get revenge, he stormed into Cottonmouth territory alone. He crushed one thug between car doors and punched through a wall to pull out a steel pipe. The small-time crooks were like ants before him, helpless against his power. He swung a couch around to attack all his enemies and walked through machine gun fire without a scratch. Finally, he raided the Cottonmouth gang's vault, but this enraged the gang's leader, who fired a rocket launcher at the Chinese restaurant where the man was hiding. The restaurant was instantly reduced to rubble, and everyone assumed he was dead. But not only did he survive, he also saved the restaurant owner. The man then broke into Cottonmouth's home. His men opened fire, but the bullets bounced right off. Cottonmouth was stunned to see him completely unscathed. The man warned the boss to stay away from the people around him, or else face the consequences. Humiliated, Cottonmouth decided he had to be eliminated. He spared no expense ordering a new weapon called the Ex-Wife. The bullets were made from space-age metal that could penetrate anything and trigger a secondary explosion. That night, an assassin used the weapon to ambush the man while he was out with his girlfriend. The bullet instantly pierced him and detonated inside his body. The man collapsed in agony. After his girlfriend called an ambulance, the killer didn't finish him off immediately, saying he wanted to kill him slowly. When they reached a clinic, the girlfriend tried to use her veterinary skills to remove the shrapnel, but the scalpel couldn't even pierce his skin. The man tried to do it himself, but with the slightest pressure, the scalpel snapped. His condition remained at a complete standstill.